Let us continue playing Advance Wars 2. When we last left off, we're about to go on to a long and tricky mission. At least trickier than the last one we did, which actually feels like it should have been tricky. I remember that being awkward. Moving on. Sally's been trapped by Ada. Let's go and save her.
Lash, how's the laser cannon coming?
Full steam ahead.
I've tweaked it so I can fire every single day. It's so dangerous. Delicious. How's Flak?
My troops have been deployed just like you wanted.
Lass, you neutralized the Orange Star Army completely.
Why is Orange Star even here? We're in Green Earth now, aren't we?
It seems they're here bearing supplies. Meddlers. They shouldn't have come. So are we gonna attack soon? No. First, we suggest they surrender. Their CO's a young girl, you know. Perhaps she can be convinced to come along quietly. Come on, everyone, stay tough. Green Earth reinforcements are on their way. Just hang on.
Commander, we have a communique from the Black Hole Army.
What's it say?
They recommend we surrender. They're awaiting our response.
Surrender? Right. Here's my reply, and I want you to take it down word for word.
To the rescue! Mission 30. Commander, Black Hole has demanded the Orange Star surrender. I believe Sammy's commanding the Orange Star forces. What was her reply? Well, in a word, she turned them down flat. What exactly did she say? I'd rather not say. It wasn't the most polite response. Be that as it may. How about I write it down on this paper and you can read it? Commander? She certainly is outspoken. It'd be a shame to let her get captured by Black Hole. Yes, sir, it would. Get anyone who's available ready for combat. We go now. Sir, the enemy's outnumbers us by... There's no reason for us to attack them head on. Either we pour everything at their laser cannon, or we capture their properties. One of the two. Our goal is to break their seed, that's all. Pride of Green Earth, let's save Orange Star Army. So this is another one where we have two armies available. Unfortunately, the Orange Star Army, led by Capture Master Sammy, has absolutely zero available properties and nothing easy to get to, because there are laser cannons that will fire every single turn. There are basically two bars that I have to worry about in every single bit of area here. This is all dangerous. I believe it will hurt Black Hole forces if it gets to it, but as you can see, that is rather interfering with things here. Now, there are no fighters on this side, so I can actually afford to just go and move the fighter in for Alpha Strike, knowing it can kill pretty much anything there. Ada obviously has no direct attack boost, so it's all fine. Now, I can even move my bomber beyond that territory, which is useful. Actually, that's going to be especially useful, because while they do have an anti-air, which is just out of range, good thing I thought it might be, okay. That's going to be especially helpful to us. I'm going to load up infantry and advance, and just making sure of things. Alright, so these two bars are the ones that are going to get hit that we have to worry about as Green Star. We can, though, quite easily take on this, and I think I might even be able to do it with Bomber Battlecopter combo. So that's what I'm going to sort of look towards here. Up north you can see they do have some other stuff as well, but I'm going to be able to deal with that with my fighter and my anti-air once I work out the ranges, and in fact they're miles away. Yeah, so that's now in range there. Bomber's going to be slightly out of range. No, it is in range. Okay, so I can wipe out this laser cannon quite easily next turn, which will at least give me some respite from it. I'll still have to worry about the other ones, but, you know, it's one down. The question then is, how do I want to proceed against the rest of this? There's a bomber and a fighter up there. Yeah, just had a sudden thought there, but no, I haven't quite crossed that line. It's more than forgetting about it, that's the problem. Meanwhile, I'm going to have my 2 battlecopters staged here, in the hope of being useful in a little bit. That and a mech. And I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll have to do. Now, really, for the terms of Green Earth side of things, we have a lot of the places we want to get anyway. But we want to try and secure this south area. In terms of Orange Staff chances, it's not really going to be that big on the battle, but if we can grab this airport, we can start having some fun there with occasional battlecopters. So as you can see, we are completely surrounded. We have no real way to escape the mountain territories, and we have these to deal with if we don't. This is the easiest one for Orange Star to take out by itself because of the positions. 1, 2, 5. I think, though, that might be in range there. Yeah, it would be in range there, so I could go for a 2-turn there. The problem is they've got a lot of rockets, which will cover that area off quite neatly. Having said, though, it would be the easiest way to go about this, so we're going to go for this to start with. Move up to there, rocket, and see what happens. Meanwhile, might as well load up. Avoid this rocket if we can. And while it's not our intention to completely bust out of here, if we can do it, we're going to do it. Especially if that airport is available. Okay, you can get down to there. Anti-air down to there. Okay, nothing else can really do there, so we'll end the turn. Okay, time to fire the lasers! And now we'll see what they do. Oh, okay, but they do that. Alright, so I've thrown away one of Sammy's units already. Great start to proceedings. See, they're being cautious with their bombers now, which is okay, but it is going to lead to Sammy getting a bit destroyed here. I don't know if we lose if Sammy gets defeated. That might be an auto-loss condition. And you can see, this is already kind of negating my plans to deal with that first laser cannon. I just can't get it into position. So I'm just going to be battlecoptered to death if I do. They don't have a lot of infantry themselves, though. Oop. That's better. They don't have a lot of infantry themselves, as I say, so it's possible I might be able to outmaneuver them there. And there's the bomber trap. Which is nicely done, really. Now, I think that may prove to be an error. Nope. I was wrong, actually. I thought for some reason the other one was slightly higher. So that's down there. I could now have a serious go at this. 109, so a bomber from Eagle will just outright destroy. None of his anti-air stuff's anywhere near it, so okay. Let's wipe out one of these. Nice, neat, and done. I've got 2 anti-airs, so regardless of what happens with the with that bomber, it will get one of them almost certainly, but I will be able to cover that off. Oh, and in fact, no, I can do better. I can do one better than that. I can actually destroy it outright. This will give Ada a boost almost certainly. He's got a very quick gorge to build up, and we're already at 3 stars ourselves, so. Right, they have an anti-air in position. That's what I need to deal with first. Okay, that's all good. Next I can battlecopter via battlecopter. Yeah, Eagle's almost certainly got a superpower built up by now, actually. Which means he's got 2 more points of movement, which is a pain. And I'll endure it. Okay, tank down the half. Yeah, I think I might go for that base up there, actually. Set up one. Oh, I have... God darn it. See, that's what I was kind of assuming I was going to do all the way through this, in all fairness. But yeah, I think it might be a good idea to go and grab this. Out of battlecopter range, but that's okay. And I'm going to go and destroy this. I feel this is a more useful move. Just help out down that side of things. And slowly sneak up some aerial support. Well, that'll have to do for now. Do I want to sacrifice the anti-air to keep that copter in play? I think I might do. And I've got nothing I can really do with this, so it's going to run up and be a nuisance. Yeah, it's not too turns away from taking that north base, which is possibly a concern. This is a bit more of a concern, really, but I don't have an easy way around it. And that, you see, is why I can position... Oh, that actually is a rather genius position. That, though, is the counter-strike. Yeah, there is no way they're going to ignore that. Just none. Should have moved it one more. Meanwhile, just in case we do lose, if the Orange Star Army loses, we're going to do that. Unsurprisingly, superpower. But with one laser down, we only have 3 more to deal with.
A battle with me is a greater honor than you deserve.
And here comes the Sidewinder. So everything having 2 additional points of movement, then all my sort of estimates about where they can get to are a bit irrelevant. Yeah, they're already going to grab that base. And they're going to rocket that. Which means I might get away with things, you know. Well, they survived. Ultimately, though, this siege has gone ridiculously badly for Orange Star. It's going okay for Green Earth, actually, this battle in total. That, though, was a pain, but it doesn't mean I can now attack the laser. In fact, if I can take out that laser, the other 2 are much easier for Eagle to deal with. God darn you things. Alright, so much being in that airport for the moment. Yeah, they did. I was half hopeful I'd be able to get away with that. Now, I've completely misplayed Orange Star in this battle. Completely. If I do lose because of that, that's on me. Green Earth is going to have the ability to walk all over this, but I really could have done with Orange Star being more helpful in late battle. I should have probably either kept them bunkered or I don't know. See, that's a lot to deal with, even with Eagle sort of instant killing bombers. That's going to be a lot to deal with. I do have, of course, the double power attack, which is awesome. There's a downside, though. Oh, this is just not going well. Alright, take you out. We've superpowered this turn, so we're just going to destroy as much as possible. He says, realizing he just can't. This is an okay move. Got to be aware of that, but that should be okay. And the fighter going up there is a bit strange, but he does have two bombers close by. I might be able to push up there in a little bit. And same here. I want to be pushing against these bomber raids if I can. You can go and grab that. I mean, if Sammy had anything she could build with, that actually make the situation a lot better for us. But since she doesn't, I can't really complain. Okay, 3 to 9. So he shouldn't be able to kill a. He won't be able to kill this time. And we definitely do want this still. Given there's no air attack at all at this point, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a helpful blocking piece for the moment. Oh, I'm so close to having another power set up, which would be especially useful right now. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Oh, for... Ark! I made so many errors this battle. So many needless errors. This is pretty much a case of, yeah, I can't do a lot from here at all. Wait to die, I guess, is the only thing I've got going for me here. I might as well move for this. Just try and take out one of these battlecopters. Didn't even get the battlecopter finished off, so that's that battle dealt with. And I have nothing else. Okay, well that's gone. And I think Sammy's forces are. I'm about to learn whether this is a game over. For some reason I don't think... Oh, they lost some damage. They damaged their own bombers doing that, so that's somewhat helpful. They attacked the wrong way round for this, but doesn't matter. Keep my person alive a little longer. And in come the siege. Did I not move you down? Oh well, I guess I wasn't out of range. Yeah, I'm about to lose them. Okay, so that's Orange Star Forces down to that one anti-air, and that's all it can ever be now. If I lose with the orange star, it's going to be awkward, but it would make sense in this sort of mission. And I certainly will be able to keep it around next turn. Now I've got a tank to worry about as well. Alright, 11,000. We're close, actually, to a point where I might even be able to go for an Alpha Strike. Because I'm only 2 stars away, and I do have the secondary attack option, which is one of the very, very nice abilities of Mr. Hawk. Mr. Eagle, rather. Mr. Hawk. Mr. Hawk has many nice abilities, but going twice is not one of them. That would be cheating. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, so really I'm just looking at setup here rather than execution. But I'm definitely going to take out these rockets. Yeah, they have no anti-air in the center, and that means I can make a go at one of them. I'd be very close to being able to take out 2. Yeah, so that's 1. And that's 2. So next turn I can do those, and if I can make a double move, I may be able to have a real attempt at it. I know they're miles away from each other, but I've got a third bomber around here somewhere. I thought I had a third bomb for some reason. Helicopter can move up there because I've already killed that one off. That's probably going to get swarmed and destroyed, but you know, it's its job almost. That is annoying because I can't move that up to advance and interfere. Not entirely, anyway. That can move to there. So do I go for... yeah, I go for this. Can't move you down far enough, so let's just use the 5 strength and do some damage. I'm giving the tank the first strike here, but this will keep this alive. So they don't have any anti-air stuff at all, really, for me to worry about. And that attack recon is probably going to continue its attack here, the way I'm going with it. I imagine Noah's going to get bombed, because, you know, I certainly would bomb it. Tank would be helpful. Alright, Sammy's last turn, I think. Goodness is I can at least take out one of these units, and I think I'm going to take out the bomber on balance. It's worth slightly more. Well, he only has a single power, so he's not quite ready. But I can take out 2 of these next turn. I'm in a real interesting position here. It'll come down to whether I want to use Eagles. Sorry, yeah, it is Eagles. I keep getting Eagle and Hawk mixed up. There's obvious reasons. But oh god darn it! Still alive, but its job was to distract and try and grab some points. Assuming I do have Eagle's power, though, I can go grab both and then move the bombers out of range. At least out of range of anything that can hurt them. Preferably inside the ring, so that we can then go with... Perfect. Right. Let me just have a check on things here. Non-intruding movement status, carried out move, move again. Now they are weakened for that move, but for now, that's taking out 2 of these. And usefully, you're still alive. They will have a super move of their own, though, as a counter move, so it's not completely... not a complete walk in the park from this, but it does mean I can do some severe damage to a certain bomber. Okay, it's free. I have the counterattack as an option, but I will have my tank up there anyway, so that might well be my counterattack. Okay, you're going to go grab this territory. You're going to abuse the double move. Hit off there, try and grab this lower area, which honestly would have been much better if Sammy had had it. After that we shall see. Could potentially be helpful. Don't know what I can do with a recon, not much. Run interference I think is as good as I'm going to manage. Okay, is that everything? I believe that will be everything. I will get another battle copter on, I think, just because it gives me something I can move straight away. Yeah, the 1 point recon. There's no real need to move it, so... all units ready for attack. Don't give them time to regret. And the most broken power of the first game is ours. I think it makes more sense in this second version, as I said. He has the option of just taking the power boost, but the double move is ridiculous and useful when needed. So, most importantly, can we set ourselves up for victory? Not going to be able to do it this turn, but as long as we keep this unit out of attack range of anything anti-air, it will destroy that next turn and we will win. So that is the game-winning move. In the meantime, I'm going to throw away some more pieces. This is not going to be an S-rank mission. I know this one in advance because I've just not played it particularly well. Could go and destroy that, but I think we'll go and do this in... yeah, we don't mind if the fighter gets... no, in fact, the fighter won't get damaged at all from this, but this means that our anti-air gets less damaged and we can keep going. Okay, fighter destroys copter. Boom. Okay, that's an interesting take in potential futures. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a third point of damage over here. Yeah, we're at a disadvantage, but well, you know, I might as well. Similar hoping here, actually, I'd be able to go and get an attack on, but it didn't quite work out. Now, we do have slightly reduced attack values, I think, for this attack. It's not as if we were going at full strength. But even so, this is a good turn. And a battlecopter, which will just get ready. I don't need to move you. Got people on the way. Was that everybody? I believe that was everybody with the exception of this. So, what? Oh, he's got a fighter, I've just noticed. Thankfully, it's not in range. Is it in range +2? No. Good. And in any case, if it is in range +2, it's going to go for this one. We're going to give that fighter a free target. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm just going to give my missile a free target because I was silly and didn't check ranges. Well, again, I can't do much else, so I might as well just blow up the one last thing that I've got left and keep Sammy in the game. This one lucky anti-air is going to do a lot, but that's it. Right, so this is going to be a bit of a punishing counter turn, I think, here. You know what? Just give me the C rank. I don't deserve anything higher than a C rank for this at the moment. I have played so abysmally in terms of positional play. I deserve all of the bad ranks here. I'm really hoping I've not messed up on one other thing which might become relevant. No, he's miles away. It's fine. I thought for some reason that was a direct path of trees, not the with a mountain in the way. So I thought his anti-air might just have the distance to get to mine, which would have definitely put a spanner in certain works. I know that fight is out of range, so that's so good. Close run thing, though. A tank can't do enough damage to my anti-air this round, and nothing else can get to it. So Sammy will stay alive. Then I just need to garner all the power points I can grab, because honestly I'm not going to get a lot for technique. My technique has been abysmal. They're in the walls! Okay, day 6, final turn. So, how much damage can I do? Not all that much, as it turns out. Might as well grab this just because. Points. We all know what points mean. Prizes. Get an extra 6,000 money effectively for killing this. And yeah, this side of the board is actually pretty empty and dealt with because it's not important to anything. But you know, I'm winning it, so it has that importance, I guess. Yeah. I mean, in many ways, this is a bit... I don't know why I did. Oh no, I know why. I was thinking airport, but... Given how long it's taken us to get down to there, I think the only way to play this mission is to just use the bombers of Eagle and just destroy here. I don't see why you should go for anything else. And since I have nothing else I can attack with, I think I'm just going to win the match here. Are you alright, Sammy? Eagle, so it was you who saved us. Apologize, never meant to be a burden to Green Earth. Don't be foolish. We're trying to bring you supplies, but let ourselves get surrounded. Everyone makes mistakes, and it turned out alright. Let it go. Yes, but Sammy, I'm not just saying this to save your wounded pride. Orange Star came here to fight alongside Green Earth. That alone has raised the morale of troops even more than you know. I should be thanking you. Very grateful for the supplies. I think they'll ease our burden a bit. Eagle. Indeed.
Mission complete.
That is a lie, game, and you know it's a lie. You know I did not deserve that S rank. I really did not. I played abysmally. I just got it done quick. I knew I'd get the 100 for speed, almost certainly, but... But to the rescue in 6 days. Leads us on to the final Green Earth mission, which we will do next time. So, until then.